Okay. We're going to talk about servers before I break people's brains. Your lab speed versus input thoughts. Big gap. I don't know. So I unlocked servers finally. I'm going to talk about what they are. So you set up a server. Okay, so where did it unlock? It was just a purchase. It finally popped up. I was about to post ADHD. I was about to post in here this image of the research skill tree, asking if this is it, because I'm seeing people in Discord, they've all got servers up, and lo and behold, it popped up. It has to do with money earned or something. As soon as you hit a certain rate of money that you have, versus what, I don't know, it popped up. So I bought servers. They are found under the world on the very far right. You're going to need a server, and you're going to need the storage that comes with it. Okay. So this acts really strangely. Your server is independent. All you need to do is upload it or connect it to an upload station. And then you're going to connect your output into an auto collector, or however you want to do it. But then you can elsewhere, because these aren't attached, you can send up all your files into the storage, and you've got 6 connections. So you could do, what is it? Image or text, image, sound, program, or video, program, game. You can plug them all in. It's right here, Aaron. Gosh. Text, image, sound, video, program, game. So you can plug them all in. I don't have text going right now. And it acts really strange. If we go look at the guide, server allows for income to be scaled with stored file formats. Storage space is limited but upgradable. Files can be managed, deleted, and viewed via the server menu. I'll get to that in a second. Income. Revenue is calculated per unit of storage used, prioritizing high value content and small file sizes. High value content and small file sizes. So I just dumped everything into my storage, and we can see that we're getting some. Let's go back to this. Scaling, storage. Files are stored in the server using the storage node. That's this right here. Storage. Cool. Modifiers that impact files quality and value will increase the server's value. And that's a new icon at the very top. That's your server's value. All file formats offer the same value per bit. Storing a variety of formats across independent calculations optimizes server revenue. Storing a variety of formats across independent calculations optimizes server. I don't know. That's what it is. And so I started with 1, and servers don't have a counter like some of the other things do. Like networks, you can only have up to 2 networks. It says right there, 2 of 2 in the upper right of that icon box. I can't zoom in any further. So you can have 2 networks. And so I noticed that. I'm like, well, it's going to let me have multiple servers. Okay, so I set up 4 servers. 1, 2, 3, 4. I connected them all to the auto collector. I filled it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we got another one for I could probably do another one. Let's do this. Watch this. We're going to do an auto collector. We're going to drop this up here. We're going to disconnect that, plug it into its own system. I'm going to click and drag these to bring them down. Click, Control C, Control V to get a copy paste. I'm going to plug this right into there. Now look at my monies. 6.29 E43 per second. 629 E43. It should go up when I connect this. 6.73. So it went up a little bit, but I think I've just maxed out what I'm going to get out of that. Anyway, I thought it was really strange because I popped into Discord just to ask how many servers is too many. And somebody said one server per upload node per network. So this individual was saying it's really only beneficial to have one upload or one server per network. And I'm like, I got 5 or 4 at the time. I've got 5 connected to one upload. And every time I add one, it increases the money per second earned. And I did a screenshot of all of them connected with the money. I disconnected one. If I disconnect one, watch, it's going to drop. Boink. Boink. Big drop there. So it can be beneficial to connect multiple servers. Sorry, a little bit of freak out there. Multiple servers to the same network. Now I'm also upgrading my network, so it's going to increase. Every time I upgrade my network, I'm increasing my download speed and my upload speed. And that in turn is going to increase the revenue generated because I could pump more out. 1.3544, 1.944, 2.6944. And I'm looking at the money per second. That's all I care about right now. Okay, we maxed out because I don't have 4.46. I'm only at 4.4. Or 4.5. This is the money I've earned. Here we go. Well, so I thought that was really interesting, but in a nutshell, that is how you use the storage. Can be wherever you want it. It does not have to be attached to anything. And right now, we can get rid of this and this uploader because we're not using it. Right? Goes straight from the enhancer into the storage. Now, we talked earlier about the server menu. If we look on the far right bottom, we have our typical upgrades for upgrades and all the normal things. But above the upgrades, we now have a server menu. And this is going to show you the size, the storage size, and what you're storing. And if I want to, I can delete everything. I don't think it deletes that from there. But we can delete it and clear it out. But you can see all this stuff. And so far, it only seems to care about images. Is that all it's storing? We can upgrade that to store more. But apparently, it feels like images is the most valuable, I guess. It just keeps storing it. So I don't know what's going on with all of that because it's not, I mean, we're still making money. I don't know. It's a little confusing. Let's go down here to check up on our science, our research. Want to get our thermal field generator set up on our heat sink. Got 2 thermal fields and we're maxed out. As you can see, it's cooling it off so well. We got 0 out of 1,000 or 1,000,000, 100,000, 100K, 100,000. That's a weird. So I just keep upgrading this because again, it's increasing my download speed and that in turn is increasing my science. Let's upgrade that to 60 and 60, 61, 61, 62, 62, 60. Stuck. I'm trying to get I'm trying to get to E25 so that I can unlock our artificial intelligence. I don't know if it's going to happen tonight. It is 10 o'clock. I mean, I'm definitely going to let this run overnight, but it's ticking up pretty quick. I think it goes to 9 and then it flips over. 7, we're going to find out. 7, when you're in scientific mode, I should say that. When you're in scientific notations, I think it'll go to 9 and then flip over to 47. So it's going to be 47 zeros. Yep, I was right. Dang it, I love being smart. Okay, so in a nutshell, that is how you set up servers. It's kind of endgame stuff because like I only have one. I mean, I could do this. I don't want to spend the money on it. It's going to let me access game making. Program generation. That might be a whole sub game. I don't know. I haven't looked. But I want to wait because I want to unlock artificial intelligence first, and then I'll come back and get the procedural simulation. But that being said, I'm feeling pretty good about life right now. Let's make some more money. 2.51 per second, 3.55, and it's stuck. Let's get some of this stuff upgraded too. And so then we can max that out. This is all just clock speed. But that's what I wanted. I want everything going good. Let's check the menu real quick. Okay, so I don't want to spend any of these because these are sciences and I'm saving it for someone special. We got hacks. I don't really use these a whole lot. That's fine. Upgrades here. I don't have enough hack information coming back. I have one optimization point. I'm not even using this endgame. I'm not using crypto mines. I'm not using the virus scanner. I'm not quarantining. I'm not using the verifier. I'm not using any of that stuff. Okay. Upgrades for coding. And again, I'm not doing any of this. Compiles text from files from programs. I am using that, I think. Makes games from programs and video files. Rips games into programs. I don't know. I'll get to it later. Let's take a look at our perks. We're sitting at 225 tokens, allowing variables to be coded with specific ratios. I don't have a problem with any of that right now. That's the big one, 200, 220. I could get one of these. Increase rest time. I leave it on. I just leave it on all day. I wish I could show you. Actually, if we do display capture and then hide this, I can show you my task manager is not bad. I mean, I have a bunch of stuff open right now, but if I close it all, it's not going to be much worse than this. It's going to be a little bit better. But my CPU is 50%. My GPU is okay. I mean, this game does not take a ton of resources, which I like, because then I can do other things, upload videos, record stuff, do all kinds of stuff. Okay, rest time I don't care about. Increase gain tokens from spawns, don't care about that. I guess let's just unlock it for funsies. New coding nodes available. Really? Oh, I didn't want to know about that. Coding nodes available. Like what? Debug, fix code, optimize code, new arrays. I know about all this stuff. What's new? Did I miss it? IDE, generate all primitive variable types with user controlled ratios. What? Oh, snap. It's just going to build it all. All right, I'm going to have to do another video on end game coding because this is going to just generate everything on the IDE. So instead of having a code interface and then having that code interface write all these ints and float codes, it's just all right here in one shot. Well, user still has to do it. Watch this. So we'll connect this user to the IDE, and now it's going to generate all of those types right there. Let's put it in here. Somewhere fun and spiffy. I'll have to play around with coding more because let's put this over there. I'm sure this is not optimized. This is set up to just work and it is working. But I don't think this is the best way to do coding. I've already done a video on that. Anyway, all that to say, that's how you do servers. Let me know if you got any questions. And I don't know. I don't know if I add more servers because each one of these is taking upload bandwidth. And so it gets to a point where, I mean, you're only going to get so much more out of that unless you keep upgrading, which I'm doing. I need to get overclock thermal. I need to get, this is maxed out. So I'm using this GP. This is for, hold on. Let's ramp that down. Let's disconnect that so that it's just here. And let's see if I can ramp that up. I can. All the way. Oh, man. Well, that's all right. It all equates to more money out. The faster I can send those files out of the server, the more money. I think 1.45 E46. That's a 1 with 46 zeros behind it. That's a number. Let's notepad. I know this video is going stupid long. Nobody asked me to watch. I mean, I'm grateful you're here, but you know what I'm saying? You don't have to. 1.45, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, let's just look at the. There you go. 45 zeros. Oops. That's a lot of zeros. Check that out. So there you go. That's how many that number is supposedly. There we go. Let's close that. Servers, have fun with it.